Features and benefits. The stretch material you see here under the arms, armpits, crotch area, and then if you'll turn around a little bit, Josh, behind the knee, it's all Scholler Keprotec. That is the 5% that is not Kangaroo. Scholler Keprotec is regarded in the industry as the best stretch material for a number of different reasons. It's a four-way stretch. Its performance it offers great longevity, tremendous performance, and its abrasion resistance is the best in its category, which is key. That's what you want. You're building a high-end $2,000 road racing suit. You certainly don't want to be using generic stretch material. Something Spidi does too, in especially the hip area, they use excellent energy-absorbing foam armor. A lot of suits kind of ignore that area or put in some real token stuff. They don't put in token stuff. They put in stuff that's going to help to protect Colin Edwards and Marco Melandri. We get the same benefit, which is a beautiful, glorious thing. Great protection here. Great protection in the tailbone. Here, side of the arm, shoulder blades. You know, what Josh is wearing here, this suit is only available in a few sizes, and there's good reason for that. It's available in Euro sizes 50 through 56.
Correct.
Josh is 5 feet 11 inches tall. He's about 136 pounds. This is a size 50, the smallest one they make. The fit on him is okay. It's not perfect. I'd like to see you in a size 50, probably more in the 150-pound range than his lightweight 130-ish. Nevertheless, it's not horrible. I would say this is rideable for him. He's got on a full-size Knox Contour back protector, covers the spine, the shoulder blades, and the tailbone. Plenty of room for a chest guard. You could even put some padded shorts in here, would really fill the suit out. So don't think just because you're Josh's weight that it's not going to work for you. It will. You just put a couple other complements of armor underneath, and it's going to help you tune the suit for you.
Exactly.
Perforation is basically ridiculous. It's perforated everywhere, up front, flow a ton of air. Remember, the Scholler lets all the air move in and through as well. The zippers are all genuine YKKs, correct?
Yes.
Best of the best. Spidi biphase knee sliders. Now here's one of the coolest options. Okay, I'm going to turn around, give you a little 360 inch here. He's tearing down our backdrop. That's okay, because we're not paying him much for this. Don't you worry. Here's our speed hump. It's hollow. No, that's not where you put the groceries when you go out to the corner store after work. You can fit in there the Spidi Hydro Pack.
Correct.
Put some nice cool water. It's got a system where you can run the hose up through here. It retains it. You're out riding around on the racetrack. It's 95, 100 degrees. I'm like, man, I really wish I had some water. I'm going to have to go in. No, not with this suit and not with a couple of the other models.
Correct.
What is it, 70 bucks for the Hydro Pack?
I believe it's even less than that. I think it's 53.
$53 gets you, it's basically a camel backpack that fits right in here. Perfectly fits in there. Imagine you put some nice cool water out of the cooler in there and it's really hot out. Got a humongous air conditioner now strapped to your back, and you can take on cool water whenever you want. Josh, if you'll do a little limbo like me, and let's see if Eric can get this, it's also ventilated. So, when you don't have the Hydro Pack in the back, air is going to flow in through here, flow in through the suit. Humongous air conditioner once again. That's a win-win all the way. That is a really, you can go ahead and sit up now, that's a really cool feature. Neoprene collar in the back, basically the same thing the wetsuits are made out of.
Right.
Tons of comfort, mobility, stretch. Basically that's a great anti-chafe device back there. They use that same stuff here, around the wrist, and I believe at the bottom of the suit as well. Am I correct, Rob?
That is correct.
What have I missed?
You know, I think you basically touched on everything. I just want to make sure that everybody realizes the reason to go with a Kangaroo suit. If you look at the Kangaroo hide, we actually cut this suit out of 0.8, not even a millimeter thick material. The cowhide suits are 1.2 millimeters. So basically you're removing about a third of the material. You're also removing about a third of the weight. And that's a huge thing, especially when you're riding on the racetrack. If you can take that physical energy to move yourself around and turn that into mental energy, maybe drop a couple seconds off a lap time, that's huge. That's the podium right there. That's the big advantage to going with Kangaroo. It's the molecular, the density of the hide compared to cowhide.
It does move a little better too, I will say that.
Sure, you bet, because you're going to be a little bit thinner. You'll be a little bit thinner.
You know, and understand too that there are other people out there marketing Kangaroo suits. You don't see as much anymore as you did before.
Right.
You know, other companies like Technic have found a way to use and lighten the suit, use 50% of the room, which is, it's not a bad idea, and they use some nice stuff too. This Kangaroo, as compared to some of the stuff that's been out for the last few years, the MotoGP stuff, let me just say that we've handled a lot of that. There is no comparison in the quality of this hide and that hide. So don't think that, you know, there's a suit out there that's Kangaroo that's $1,000 or under $1,000 that's anything like this, because that is 100% not the truth. You're comparing apples to oranges. There's very little similar. They're both round. That's all. This is literally probably best of the best. I think that's a pretty fair statement.
You bet.
The price point, I think, is very realistic for what you're getting. One of the things that none of the Spidi road race suits come with is a back protector.
That's correct.
Well, you know, a lot of other companies, they call it a back protector. It's really, you know, a piece of carpet padding that was cut to the shape and put inside the suit, and the truth is nobody rides with it. So I think Spidi's thought process there was, listen, we've built you the best road race suit we could build. We've come up with the most creative armor that we could come up with. We're not going to throw a token back protector in there and market it as a back protector when they know in their heart it's not, and that it's probably just going to get thrown in the garbage. Spidi makes some great back protectors as well. They've got the Warrior. I mean, it's nice stuff. You can get one with a chest guard as well. Their armor is top-notch. Another company we do some business with is Knox. We like their stuff a lot. Truth is, you're buying a suit like this, you're buying any one of the Spidi suits, you're not going to run around with a piece of carpet padding in your suit. You're going to be using a high-end back protector. They understand that, they recognize that, and they basically put you in a position where you know that right from Jump Street. There's no, you're not going to misunderstand it and think that that carpet padding is going to protect you if you fall down. They do have another option here, which is this.
This is actually the Warrior back protector. They make the back Warrior, which is the traditional, you know, attached to the body, backpack straps, full kidney belt. The Warrior, however, there's actually a pocket in all the one-piece race suits, and this drops right in. Velcro tabs here, give you a little bit of adjustability to it. Incredibly flexible. You'll notice here the little pods basically give it also some breathing room inside there. But what happens here, in a crash scenario, when one of these compresses, it essentially leans on the neighbor right next to it, and that's where the structural integrity comes, and that's where the safety is, right there. When you're not using it for the safety side of it, full mobility. When it comes down to really calling for what it's built for, fantastic. Super comfortable. Again, drops right into the pocket.
And it's pretty affordable.
You bet.
Solution as well. And understand, please, this one that we have here, this is the size we have here today. This would be like for a lady's jacket. This is for a very small individual. The one that would go in a men's road race suit, yes, show them about how big roughly.
Far more substantial.
Exactly. So, you know, please don't think this is going to be the piece that you would get if you choose to go that route. This is just for demonstration purposes only today. This is the last of the men's road race suits. We've done all of them in one day. All I can say is that I'm very, very impressed. I fully intend to ride in Spidi this year. It's not just because we're selling it, it's because I like it. And everything I've seen, all the research I've done, the riders I've spoke to that have worn the suit and fallen in the suit are very, very confident and very satisfied with it. When I put the suit on today, I kind of experienced the Spidi difference, right away, almost immediately.
It's a definite difference. There's an awakening that once you get out of what you're used to and you put on something of this caliber, it's just fantastic.
It is. And the truth is, I've worn some good stuff, man. I've worn some really good stuff, and I didn't expect what I experienced today. I really didn't. That's the truth.
One thing to remember is this is actually only one of the color options for the GP Kangaroo. If you actually go to sportbiketrackgear.com, they'll actually have an image of the other suit. Of course, I didn't bring it from one coast to the other, but it comes basically white-black with a gold pinstripe. Super classy, super classy. So you actually have you know, the benefits of the Kangaroo with a little bit of option for color and style for yourself.
We're going to talk just a bit about sizing here real quickly. You can take a look at me. I'm 5 feet, 11 inches tall, about 205 pounds, fairly athletically built. Size 56 in the Spidi suits, 56 euro, spot on for me, totally money. Take a good look at Rob here. Same height as I am, about 180 pounds. Rob's in good shape as well. We had Rob today in a size 54 euro with the Knox back guard. It was perfect. It was perfect. That was the size I chose for him when I looked at him. He put it on. It was spot on. And this is Josh, 5 feet 11, a little over 130. The size 50 is just a little bit big on them. I'd like to see one size smaller. Remember, we don't have the option in the Kangaroo. We could pick up some filler with some more armor complements. I'd like to see Josh go down to probably a 48 Euro.
Right.
We can help you quite a bit with the sizing on this now that we've had it in-house. We've got some in stock. Give us a call if you need to. Watch the videos. Use the sizing chart too. But remember, sizing charts are only a place to start. Talking to people on a telephone or emailing back and forth when they have actually worn the garment makes a huge difference.
You bet.
Huge. We can normally get you spot on first time. So www.sportbiketrackgear.com. Spidi, GP Kangaroo.